Marbles. Today we're looking at the Flow's 8-man bracket as well as our predictions and the bracket in general. Let's go right. First off, a really interesting matchup in Shikorishi versus Gavin. Gavin won national title for the Panthers back in 2008, continued to compete throughout 2016, but then he stopped wrestling and started coaching more, didn't compete after the 2016 Olympic trials. Then in the senior level, he has represented Lehigh Valley in Ohio Regional Training Center, made 6 national teams in the 2013 World Team, but also got Penn State All-American Shikorishi, and when healthy, Sugar Shack can do things like pin Americans like All-Americans like Foster, Luchon, and Jacob Holstrike in the first period itself. In the last match in the cage, like wrestling underground, he beat Sammy Brooks 8-6, but this wasn't a cage, and it's different from freestyle rule set, but he's still a pretty good competitor. And in this match, we got Shikorishi beating Gavin. He's been wrestling for a while, but he hasn't been wrestling since 2016, so we got Shikorishi in this matchup. We got Taylor Luchon versus, I think it's like Gabe Dean. Gabe Dean coming out of retirement. I think he was at Senior Nationals as well. Cornell grad, won NCAA titles in 2015 and 16, and been on staff as an assistant since finishing his competitive career in 2017. Took the mat in 2017 where he competed in Greco-Roman. That was the last time he was on the mat, and he's a really good wrestler actually, and I'm excited to see him against Taylor Luchon, who also is taking the mat in the first time since winning the Big 12 tournament. He's probably one of the wrestlers biggest affected by the 2020 NCAA championships canceled, where he earned the #1 seed as a senior. And they're both really good wrestlers, but we got Gabe Dean in this matchup. We got Nate Jackson and Sammy Brooks. Brooks, 2-time All-American and 2-time Big Ten champion for the Iowa Hawkeyes, and currently trains at the Hawkeye Wrestling Club. Last season, Brooks made the World Team Trials Challenge Tournament Finals, and Illinois native made a name for himself on the age level, winning a Cadet World Bronze medal and also making Junior and U23 World Teams. While Drew Foster has a few wins under his belt. Northern Iowa alum defeated Gabe's younger brother Max for the 2019 184-pound NCAA title, Gabe Dean. And his last match he had with Brooks, he put up 30 combined points with Brooks, which is a pretty crazy matchup. And in this match, we got the Illinois native Sammy Brooks, really good wrestler, and I think he'd go far in this tournament. And in the final matchup of the evening, in this first round, we got Miles Martin and Nate Jackson. Martin, 2016 NCAA champion and 4-time All-American, versus Nate Jackson, an All-American 2 times, and he won more than 100 matches at Indiana. Both good wrestlers, but we got Miles Martin in this matchup. Semis, Shikorishi versus Gabe Dean. Great wrestlers, both of them, like I said, but Gabe Dean coming out of retirement, so I don't think he's going to be able to beat Sugar Shack. So we got Sugar Shack going on to the finals. And then Miles Martin versus Sammy Brooks, Illinois native, against Miles Martin, who was injured, couldn't compete in Senior Nationals, even though he was the top seed. But in this matchup, we got Miles Martin. And then in the finals, winning the 20K, Shikorishi and Miles Martin. Miles Martin, he was doing really well. #1 or #3 in the world, and #2 in the nation or something like that. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with Miles Martin in this one, winning the 20K. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a like, comment down below, and sub for more as content like this. Peace.